Hello, in this lecture we are going to study about the list in Python. Okay, so what is basically list? It is a container of items, but there are more containers like tuple, dictionary. Okay, but each has different uses. In case of list, if I'll say we're gonna study comparison about this list, tuple and dictionary and other things when we study about all these things, and at the end we're gonna compare them. Okay, so the things would be more clear. So here if I'll say list is like anything if you are putting items in square brackets, okay, that will call as a list. Now if you are using square bracket, so this is the differentiate the square bracket differentiate list from the tuples and dictionaries. In case of tuples we use parenthesis, in case of dictionary we use curly brackets. Okay, but if it is a square bracket we will take it as a list. Okay, let's say I am writing L is equal to this thing, empty brackets, square brackets. If I'll call L, I will get reply empty list. This is a list, and in this list I can give any kind of data. It take any type of data, string, boolean, float, integer, okay, any kind of data, and it is mutable. When I say mutable, it means you can edit in the list which you have prepared. Let's say I'm making a list. L is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, and I don't want, let's say this 2, I can remove this 2. Let's say I want to remove replace this 2 with the 8, I will replace it. Let's say I want to replace this 3 with 4, I can replace it. Okay, so it is a mutable. We can make edits in this. Let's understand the list. Okay, right, let's understand the list. Introduction. Lists are one of the most fundamental data structure in Python. They are used to store ordered collections of items similar to shopping list or to-do list. Understanding list effectively is crucial for writing flexible and organized Python programs. Okay, key concepts. Mutability, I already explained you that we can change, we can edit, remove, change elements within the list. Okay, indexing, yes, if I will explain indexing, let's say I am making a list is equal to apple, banana, orange. Okay, this is my list. So in that case, what is indexing? Whenever I make any list, the indexing will occur automatically. You don't need to do indexing. What is this indexing? For each item of this list, there would be a number assigned to them. Okay, the first item would be assigned 0, second would be 1, third would be 2. Okay, so these numbers, this will go on. If the list is more, if it will go on, the indexing would be going on accordingly continuously. Or this is one way of indexing. Other way, if you want to access, let's say there's a long list here, long list. Okay, I can't even count them, and I want to call the last item. So calling the last item, for this thing I have to count each and every member of the list. So instead of that thing, what would I do? I will call last item by using the reverse indexing, like this. There are 2 numbers assigned to this item in this list, either 2 or -1. This is -2, -3. Okay, let's see how it works. We're gonna study about this thing. Okay, indexing. Slicing, it means if I want to slice, let's say this is a list 1 to 7. I don't want 1 and 2 or 6 and 7. I just want 3 to 3 4 5. Okay, so I can slice this thing, I can slice it out. Okay, I can create a new list and I can slice it out. Iterations, repetition, I can make repetition. Okay, common operation. List support various operations like adding, removing element, checking membership, finding length, sorting, reversing, joining with the other list. We're gonna see about it. Okay, let's create a list. I have created here shopping list. Okay, and I'll call this shopping list. Okay, if I'll call, I'll get apple, milk and bread. I want to access the first element. So for first element, I told you the indexing is given the number 0 here. Okay, so here I am writing first item, shopping list 0. Okay, so this format you have to remember. Okay, so like for different methods there are different formats. You have to write in that format only. So shopping list 0. Okay, this will be apple. Okay, see, this will be apple. Or instead of that thing, -1, -2, -3, I can write here -3. If I write -3, again I'll get apple. Okay, if I write here -2, I'll get apple, milk. Okay, or if I'll write here 1, I'll get the milk, same item. Okay, let's say I want to access bread. Okay, so either I can write 2 or I can write -1. So if I'll write 2, I'll get the bread, or -1, I'll get the same thing, bread. Okay, if you want to add something, Okay, so if you want to add something in shopping list, this will call append. This pop thing and this thing we're gonna study here. I have sorted them, like what are the methods to adding elements, to removing elements, finding element. Okay, so I don't know why I've written it twice, no problem. We will see this here on also, and the other in other way. Okay, we'll see both the ways. So here I want to add eggs at the end of the list. So shopping list dot append and eggs. Okay, so this will automatically added at the end of the list, and I'm calling it shopping list again. If I run this, I will get apple, milk, bread and eggs. If I want to remove the end part, I will write shopping list dot pop. Okay, this dot pop will remove the end of the list, the end item of the list. Okay, so I'll get apple, milk and bread. Okay, so let's say I want to remove bread from the middle of the list. Okay, I'll call shopping list. If I want to remove any item from the middle, oh, this is already at the end. Wait, what would I do? I will add this thing and no. Okay, now since I have run this this code after that pop code, so the latest updated shopping list is this one. Okay, we have to go by this number. If I'll call shopping list, I will get eggs as well. Before, when I popped out eggs, the shopping list was modified with the apple, milk and bread only. Egg was removed, but again I run this program, so egg is again added. So latest shopping list is apple, milk, bread and eggs. Okay, so I want to remove bread from the middle. Okay, so this is the method, shopping list dot remove bread. Okay, so as I told you, there are different if I want to index anything, I have to write in this way. If I have to append anything or add anything, this is the method. If I want to remove, okay, let's see what happened. We can't find bread in the updated list. Okay, what are the next thing? Check if any item exists or not. Okay, for that thing, what can we write? Is milk in list? This is just a name. Okay, so we can relate it. That's why I've written is milk in the list is equal to milk in shopping list. So you can see here it is in the green. So this is the part of a so Python. The beauty of the Python is like you when you write the code, you write in normal English. Like if you'll read that the code, you can get the meaning of the code. Okay, so see here, milk in shopping list. If you read milk in shopping list, that means we are finding milk in the shopping list. Okay, so that is in other language you won't find this kind of sophistication, this kind of the English language related codes. Okay, so is milk in the list, milk in shopping list. Okay, oh, sorry, I have to call also. Is milk in list. Okay, so it is true that milk is there. Okay, so we got true. Now loop through the list. Loop we can we will write some loops here, but for time being, let's say loop through the list. For item in shopping list, print item. Okay, for item, see this is the name. You can give any. For I, you can write I. For I in shopping list, print I. Okay, you will get apple, milk and eggs. Okay, so it doesn't matter, this is just a name you are giving to the shopping list for loop. Okay, in for loop you are giving a name in shopping list. It means this is the name. What is next? Joining two list. You will, to join two list, you have to like just use this addition sign here. Okay, we have one shopping list and we have created another list, banana and orange. Okay, so combinedly you can give any name, A B C D also, no problem. Yeah, any name. Okay, so and whatever the list you want to join, you just write their name with the addition sign in the between, and you call combined list, and see you will get the list combined together. Okay, slicing to get item from index 1 to 3 excluding 3. Okay, see here what I'm writing here. Right. Sub list, this is just a name. Shopping list, what I'm writing here, 1 2 3. Let's see what I will get. Wait, I have to call sub list now. Sub list, then I'll explain. See now, see shopping list. Where is our shopping list? Our shopping list is here. What is our shopping list? This is our shopping list, apple, milk and eggs. Okay, now what I'm saying, here if I write let's say here 2, because according to the indexing this one is apple is like 0, this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, so in this case here let's say 2 and here I will write 0, this is 2. Okay, see slicing to get items from indexing 0 to 2 excluding 2. Okay, so this is the start point, this is the end point, and there would be another point we can add which we are not using here, but we're gonna see about it later. So first we discuss about start point and end point. Okay, so if I'm writing 0 here, so 0 belongs to the apple. Okay, so this range 0 to 2 will include apple, but 2 belongs to x, it will not include the x. Why? Because the ending limit would not be added. So before the it will end or terminate before the ending limit. The ending limit is x. Okay, but it will give me up to milk only. See here, I'll take one other example. Let's say list 1 is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, okay, 9. Now here list 2 is equal to list 1. Let's say I'm using 1, indexing from 1 to 9, no, not 9, 8, because it indexing is about, say, 1 will be called 0 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and 1 is 0, 2 is 1, 3 is 2. So if you come up to 9, it will be 8. The indexing number which would be assigned to 9 is 8. Okay, so if I'm calling from 1 to 8, so where is 1? 1 is 2. Okay, here if I'll explain here, see, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Okay, this is my list. So indexing is like this. The indexing number assigned to 1 is 0, this is 2, sorry, this is 1, the 3 here, 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6 7 8. Okay, now what I'm writing, range 1 to 8. Okay, so 8 belongs to the item 9. Okay, so what I'm saying is, when I call this range of the list, let's say a, okay, if I'm calling this range of the list a, it will give me item from 1 to 7, from 1 to 7 only. It will not include the 8th item. Okay, it will not include the 8th item. Let's run this and see. I will get, oh sorry, I have to call the list 2. Okay, see, it is including 1, from 1 it means 2 to 8. Okay, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Let's say here I'm writing 0, it will include 1 now. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. If I want to call this 9 also, then I have to write like this 9, then I'll get entire list. Okay, so this is called range. Okay, or you can also say slicing. We are slicing. Let's say I don't want this 1 2 3. Okay, then I'll say 3 2, and I don't want 8 and 9. Okay, so 7 is like we are assigning it this one. I want till 7 only, so I want to terminate till 7, so I will write the end range would be 8, which is 7. Actually the indexing which is assigned to 8 is 7. Okay, so I'm writing here 7. Now what will get 4 5 6 4 5 6 7. Okay, so this is the explanation. You can just pause the video and you can write see the explanation what is there. Okay, the common methods in Python along with examples are here in the list. See, my list dot append 4. Okay, do we have my list here anywhere? No, I haven't created my list, so I will, let's say, first create a my list here. My list is equal to let's say apple, sorry, apple, banana, okay, sugar, milk, hi, good night, come, go. That's it. Let's my list is like this. Okay, and I'll call my list, I'll get this list here. Okay, now I want to append at the 4th position. Okay, my list dot append 4. Okay, sorry, I want to append 4 here. Okay, add 4 at the end of the my list. Okay, for 4th position I'll tell you how to replace the things. Okay, but here we are not replacing, we are adding 4 at the end. Okay, so I have to call my list as well here, my list. Okay, and here I'm getting 4 at the end of the list. Here insert index element, insert an element at a specific index. Okay, so my list dot insert. Okay, so for inserting anything we have different methods. Here we are using this one. Okay, we can use another method, we can use loops, for loop also. Okay, here we are using the simple thing, my list insert at one position hello. Okay, at one position hello. If I call my list between apple and banana, I have inserted hello here. Okay, extend iterable, extend the list by appending all items from an iterable like another list, tuple or string. That is a different thing we have tried. See here, my list extend 4 6 7. Okay, so this thing will add elements, sorry, this is 5 6 7, 5 6 7 to the end. That's okay. Like if you want to add my list, okay, then we'll get here 4 5 6 7 here. If you want to remove anything, just use dot remove. Okay, for pop it will remove the last item. okay, last item. But I want to remove anything from this list from the between, then I have to specify it. Okay, so if I want to remove apple, in that case I have to write what I have to remove. Okay, so this is the method, this is the way, this is the format you have to use. So like this, if you'll see, apple has been removed. Now if I'll use pop method, it will last item. Now it will remove the last item. If I don't want to name this updated list like last item, I can just use mylist.pop. Okay, but let's say I am giving here new name, no problem, you have to call the new name then. Okay, so last item pop, it will remove the last item and return to us, like, because if I'm writing like this, last item, what is the last item which has been removed? Okay, if I'll call here last item, it will give me 7 which has been removed. Okay, oh sorry, 6, wait, what is my list now? My list remove. Okay, okay, apple has been already removed, that's why. So my list I will call here, wait, I will call here, wait, below my list I will call here. So we don't have any apple here, okay, because we have run this thing multiple times, that's why it is giving me error, because there is no apple here, that's why it is giving me error. Okay, so list.remove x, x is not in the list. Okay, apple is not in the list, so obviously it will give me error. Let's say I will write here hello. Okay, in that case it will remove the hello. Okay, so pop. Okay, so see, this is 34, 35, this been updated twice, that's why 35 is 1, 36, 37. Okay, so this is the latest thing. If I'll use this command, this dot pop again, it will remove the 5 and give me here 5. Okay, let's see what it will give me. This will give me 5. Now if I'll say this 5 has been removed from the my list. Okay, now if I'll call my list, let's say below my list, okay, then I will not get the 5. Okay, so if I'll write, if I will run this thing again, okay, since there is no hello here, because this is the updated thing, if I'll run this thing again, it will give me error again. See why? Because this is the updated my list. Okay, 39. Okay, this is 40. So when I'm trying to remove hello, which is not in the list, it will give me error. Okay, so don't bother about this error. Let's remove 4 also. I will remove 4 from here, so this error would not be here. Okay, 4 has been gone. Okay, so if I'll call my list again, I will not see the 4. Okay, okay, pop index none, remove and return the element at the specific index default to the last element. Okay, so this will give me the last element. My list dot clear. Okay, this will remove entire list. Okay, my list dot clear, it will empty the list. If I'll call again my list, I'll get an empty list. If I'll finding element, if I try to find this one, it will give me error, so I have to make another list now. Okay, I can append all this thing, but I'm just for a below my list is equal to, this is like this. Okay, now see, position, my list dot indexing, I want to index. Okay, I want to know the position of this, so I'll position. Okay, I'll get 0 because the banana is the first item of the list. Okay, sorting and reversing. If I want to sort means these will arrange in the ascending order. If it is in or alphabetical order. If it is numbers, then ascending order. If they are like alphabets, it will be arranged in the alphabetic order. Okay, so if I will my list again, if I'll call my list, okay, see, B, C, G, G, H, M, S. Okay, and if I want to reverse this thing, my list, okay, then I'll get the reverse order of the list. Okay, so this already I have done. Banana sugar reverse to, okay, sorted thing. This will reverse the list again. Okay, now if I want to write the code to copy anything, I have to write like, let's say list is equal to my list, okay, dot copy list. Okay, now I'll get the copy of that list. This is the proper code. Like if I want to copy something, I want to copy my list into another list which is named list, okay, or list, let's say 5. Okay, list 5. Okay, this will give me the copy. Now if I'll call list 5, I'll get the, or my list I'll get the same thing, because my list and copy list 5 both are the copied, both having the same items in it. Okay, so this is the short study about the list. Okay, we will study about tuple, we will study about the dictionaries also. In same way, we can use, this is the basic list, I would say. This is the basic list. We can also do nesting. Okay, nesting of the list. Let's say list 1 is equal to, sorry, list 1 is equal to, let's say 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, list 2 is equal to 4 comma 5 comma 6. List 3 is equal to 7 comma 8 comma 9. Okay, now if I want to nest all this thing, like nesting, what is nesting? See, if I write here list 4 is equal to list 1 comma list 2 comma list 3. Okay, and then I call list 4. Okay, what would I get? I got list in the list. Okay, this is one list, and in this one list there are multiple lists. So nesting. So if I want to call any number, okay, so how would the indexing work here? Okay, so let's say list 4. Okay, the first letter, so first number will select the list number. Let's say this is first list, this is second list, this third list. Okay, these are the list. Okay, so if I write first, it means this one list, and for first, let's say I'm calling second. Okay, I'll get the 6. Okay, because the first will belong, this is the 0 list, this is one list, this is second list. So I'm calling first list and the second element of the first list. So this is first list. Now this is not first like indexing. Okay, in indexing wise, this is 0th list, this is first list, and this is the second. So first, second, it means again 0, 1 and 2. So I'll get the 6. So if I am to call any item in the nested list, so I can call according to it. Okay, so if I want, like, let's say this is the list. Okay, list 1, and I will write list 5. Okay, sum list 1. Okay, list 5. I'll get, oh, list 5. I have already made somewhere list 5. Okay, list 7. I'll write 7. Okay, sorry. Okay, so like this. So list 7 is equal to sum of the list 1. So what are the items? 1, 2, 3. It will give me the sum of the entire list. So this is also a kind of you can say, let's say I want squares. Okay, square of any list. We can do square and different things. We'll see. Okay, I'll show you. See, like squares is equal to x multiply x. Okay, for x in range 5. Okay, now see, if I call square, what will I get? Squares. Okay, so till 5, that means 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So square of 0, 0, square of 1, 1, square of 2, 4, square of 3, 9, square of 4, 16. So there are multiple things you can call out. Okay, its list is not ending here. There are multiple functions you can work with. So in more upcoming classes, we're gonna study about more functions, more properties about the list, but this is the basic list which we can study, which will help us to study about the machine learning. Okay, thank you, stay connected and please subscribe.